Hey champions, Arian, Tyson, the moving Motivator here. I want to shoot this video, and I just really want to be as raw, as contrite, and as personal as I can. Recently, I put a message on Facebook saying that pretty much I was losing it. And I don't care what level we get to in life, we all have struggles. We all go through things that undoubtedly bother us. I am no different. Even though I have a gift of encouraging people, motivating people, inspiring people, that does not mean that life does not hit me. That does not mean that life does not punch me in the mouth. That does not mean that I don't go through struggles. What disgusts me about people nowadays is they are too afraid to talk about their struggles. They paint these pictures as if everything is okay. And the thing is, if everybody is doing that, then I'm going to do the complete opposite. While being honest and being transparent, I'm also still going to challenge and encourage someone. I don't know how this video is going to turn out, but I'm going to just speak from my heart. Who knows? I may cry doing this video because this is a tough one for me. But I have a message that I believe will resonate with anyone who has a vision, anyone who has a purpose on their life. When a man sets out to do something and life ultimately prevails, when what he sets out to do is not accomplished, that man is bothered. That man is disappointed. That man becomes frustrated. Some people think that because I'm encouraging, because I'm inspiring, because I'm motivating, that I'm not entitled to get frustrated. That I'm not entitled to take a step back, just because I have a gift of encouraging people does not mean that I'm immune to the trials and tribulations of life. People respect transparency, which is why the videos that I shoot are not for everybody. It's not going to touch everybody because too many people focus on stuff that really don't matter. They don't focus on the content of the message of the video. They focus on the fact that, yeah, this guy is shooting a video in his car. Or that guy is shooting a video and, he has, it's like he's wearing this same pullover. Or his videos, videos are too long. They're good, but they're too long. I'm here to tell you that I could care less about the length of my videos. Here's why. The content is what really matters. Because there are a lot of people that don't say anything. And anyone that knows me on a personal level knows I really don't like to speak. I love to listen. So if my heart is pricked to where I shoot a video, that means I have something to say. And my thoughts, my heart, my prayer is that it reaches the people that it needs to reach. And to a certain degree it has. And to a certain degree it has not. And I've received a lot of comments on videos that I've done saying, man, this should have 1 million views. Man, this should have more views than this. And I don't know necessarily why that is. I don't know why it's not getting views or so on and so forth. All I can do is keep shooting. Because I realize that you only miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And lately, life has discouraged me. This has been one of the worst weeks of my life on many different levels. But yet, day after day, I have shot motivating videos, encouraging videos, inspirational videos, day in, day out. What a lot of people don't know is that for the last 21 months, it has been that way. It has been that way for over 21 months. And I got asked the question, how is it that you could still inspire and motivate people even when life is falling apart for you, even when you feel discouraged, even when life has punched you in the mouth? I'll give you a prime example. I got a text message from my lady today who's at a company event, who's speaking at a company event that I was supposed to attend. But because life punched me in the mouth, circumstances prevailed to where I was not able to go to that event. And yet, even in the midst of how I'm feeling personally, how it's bothering me, how it's ticking me off, I still found the courage and the strength to speak life over her and help her lose the nervousness that she had. The point I'm making to you is this. The reason that I have been able to encourage people consistently for the last 21 months, even in the midst of my own trials, even in the midst of my own tribulations, even in the midst of my own storms, is because I made a decision that is not over until I win. I don't care what life throws at me. I don't care how life punches me in the mouth. I don't care who goes with me. Because I realize that I can't take everybody with me. I'm not going to spend the rest of my life making people understand why I'm so passionate about helping others. Why I want to see as many people succeed as possible. That is not my responsibility. My responsibility is to encourage, motivate, and inspire people to let them know that regardless to what life has thrown at them, it ain't over for them until they win. Some people are not going to listen. Some people just don't care. And that's fine. But for those that do care, but for those that are tired of dealing with mediocrity, settling for mediocrity, For those that are allergic to average. For those that are tired of fitting in when they know they were born to stand out. Those are the people that I'm talking to. Those are the people that I'm looking for. Those are the people whose hearts I want to tap. And I'm declaring that it's not over until I win. And how do I win? I win by helping somebody accomplish what they set out to do, regardless of how I start. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. If I focus too much on how I started, I wouldn't have even made it this far. Starting out with lead poisoning at an early age. Being told by doctors that I wasn't going to amount to nothing. Did it bother me? Yes, it still to this day bothers me. But it motivates me. It encourages me. It helped me get through high school. It helped me graduate from college. Thinking about what people told me I could not do. People are talking about me behind closed doors. I got family members laughing at me, waiting on me to fall flat on my face. Because I wanted to do something untraditional. Because I don't believe in punching a time clock for the rest of my life. Because I actually have the courage to go after what I want and what I know I deserve. And not be conformed to what society says I am. Society would say I'm a thug because I grew up in the inner city. Society would say I'm supposed to have a bunch of tattoos or be on drugs somewhere or be an alcoholic. Or have multiple baby mamas or be dead or in jail somewhere. And I sat back and I thought about it. That all my life I've had to defy the odds. And if that means that I have to continue to defy the odds to touch someone else, to let them know that as long as you go forward, as long as you're willing to understand that you can make it, I'm going to continue to do that. Whether I have a strong voice, no voice, or hoarse voice, it does not matter to me. You won't accomplish nothing staying in the dugout. People don't care about you trying to be perfect. They care about you being transparent. And that's what people don't understand. And some people just don't get it. They won't get it. I learned that a long time ago. And I can't worry about it anymore. But let nobody tell you what you can't accomplish. You have to declare that it's not over until you win. It's not over until I win. With or without your support, I will win. In life, you have two choices. You can make moves or you can make excuses. but you most certainly cannot do both. Again, it's not over until I win.